gentlemen, and welcome to this week's edition of CINEKYD Television Theater. I'm Bob Clark, the Executive Director of CINEKYD Enterprises Incorporated. I'm very pleased that you could take time from your holiday week to spend 30 minutes with us. And we're going to provide you with a half hour that's both entertaining and very original, since it's been created by the boys and girls of our organization. And they're kids who range in age from 7 to 17 years. To get the show started, journey with me now to a place not found on every map, to a little cabin nestled alongside of a pretty lake under some spreading chestnut trees. You know the place. It's called Uncle Flywheel's Workshop.
Oh, you children can't be afraid of me. Come on over here and we'll talk.
Yeah, Jimbo. Go over there and talk. Me? Why me? Well, you are the oldest. But you were the girl.
Oh, come on over here and let's talk.
Hi, tiny helpers. What are you doing in the corner? Hi, Grace.
Hi, Uncle Flywheel.
I repeat, what are you doing in the corner?
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That!
Did you hear anything?
I didn't hear a thing.
Is that a puppet?
Yep, it's my latest puppet, Grace.
But she talks.
She talks. You didn't say anything, did you, Grace?
I didn't say a word.
See? Not a word. You're not afraid of a puppet, are you, Jimbo?
Of course I'm not afraid of a puppet.
Of course he's not afraid of a puppet.
How did you do that?
I'm surprised at you, tiny helpers. I mean, this is the electronics age. Look, it's really very simple. I'll show you. Now there's a device here in the back of Grace's head, and I'm wearing a tiny one just like it. Now I whisper low enough so you can't hear me, and an FM receiver in the back of Grace's head picks it up and makes it sound like she's talking. You don't believe me, do you?
Well, are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Of course he's sure.
Puppets can't really talk.
Puppets can't really talk.
All right, look, I'll prove it to you. Now, there's only one person in the entire world who sings worse than I do, and that's Grace.
Yeah, but Uncle Flywheel, I didn't know that there was anyone who could sing worse than you. Sorry.
All right, listen.
Oh, sweet mystery of life, at last I found you. Oh.
Well, for music lovers everywhere, each one, reach one.
And now, from the bizarre world of Uncle Flywheel to the town of Oakdale, where once again we probe the mystery created by The Skeleton in the Closet.
This is a nice house. In fact, it's a nice town.
Yes. How long are you going to be staying in Oakdale?
Well, I'm not sure about that, because me and my uncle are in case after case.
Oh, it must be so exciting being a detective.
Yes, really exciting. I don't know that I could be a detective.
Well, it isn't easy. It's very dangerous.
I guess you have to take good care of yourself and be in top condition at all times.
Yeah.
You must carry a gun.
Oh, a gun.
Oh, neat.
Well, I don't carry a gun.
Oh?
My uncle's the one who carries all the hardware.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In fact, sometimes he's even called upon to use it.
When?
When?
Yeah, when?
Well, let me tell you about this case that me and my uncle won.
Don't say a word until I get back. Oh, Patsy, wait till you know. Patsy, I'm sure you know the Gordons. Well, Patsy, this is our new friend, Buddy Baxter.
Buddy.
Excuse me, Bud. Now, where were we?
Yes, where were we? Oh, yes. I was telling you about this case that me and my uncle were on.
Oh, Suzanne, I didn't know this would take so long. Wouldn't you and your friends like to, Oh, hi, Patsy. How are you?
Fine.
That's good. Wouldn't you like to take Bud and your friends and go in the kitchen and get something to eat?
Oh, you're not hungry, are you, Bud?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am.
Oh, okay. Let's go, you guys.
My sister, she's such a character.
I'm beginning to find out more and more that my nephew's a character also.
Isn't it nice that a gentleman like yourself has someone to take care of?
Well, actually, it's only temporary. My brother and his wife were injured in an accident a couple weeks back.
Oh.
We thought it'd be nice for Buddy to get away and get his mind off things and stay with me for a while.
That is nice, yes.
I'm just the all-American nice guy, you might say.
You know, you never would have struck me as that.
I don't know. I have some endearing qualities.
Well, this has been a nice rest, but while they're in the kitchen, I'd really like you to take a look at the whole place.
Yes, I just don't only want to see the first two spots where Theorello dug up the skeletons. That place in the back?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Can we get into that?
Sure, let's take a look.
Aunt Tilly! Aunt Tilly! Now you children tell me if there's anything you can't find. Oh, hello, Fiorello. The children are having a little party. Why don't you come and join them? No, not really. Oh. You haven't been digging again, have you? No, I haven't. Oh, good. Since you're such a good boy, and you don't want any cookies, why don't you help your dear, sweet old Aunt Tilly move her coffin up to this floor, which she has been so desperately trying to do all day? Yes, I will do that. That sounds wild. Good, dear. The basement's just this way.
And wait till you see their record collection.
That sounded like Aunt Tilly.
Oh, Leslie, thank heavens. Fiorello and I, we were downstairs moving the coffin up.
Oh, no, not again.
Listen. And I opened it up and there was a policeman. He's dead. In my coffin.
Mabel, please, you've got to promise me, when Margot Valentine returns, you'll contact me.
Of course, but I don't get it. What is the problem?
I can't give you all the details now, but it's very important. Take my word for it. If you can't reach me, please call Leslie.
I still don't understand. What does Margot Valentine have to do with you and Leslie? What is the big mystery?
When the time comes, I'll tell you. But right now, when Margot Valentine returns to the Oakdale West, if she returns, please call me.
Sure, but if we don't get some assistance for Kate soon, I don't think Margot Valentine or anybody for that matter is going to be coming into the Oakdale West.
Things will work out. You'll see. Listen, I've got to run. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Excuse me.
Oh, we won't be quite ready for business in about a couple minutes. Maybe Kate has something. Can I show you to a table?
Oh, are you Miss Mabel Sullivan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, my name is Sally Baines, and I was sent by the Employment Service.
Oh, thank heavens. You're just going to love working here. Kate is just wonderful to work with. Her kitchen is spotless. Kate, wait till you hear this. Let me introduce you to, I'm sorry, what did you say your name was again?
I'm Sally Baines.
Sally is your new assistant.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'll be the judge of that. May I see your references, please?
Kate, I am the owner, and I do the hiring and the firing.
Well, if that's the case, I am the cook, and I will decide who will or will not work in the kitchen.
Kate, I don't understand. Why don't you just take advantage of the situation? Let's give Sally here a try. I'm sure the Employment Service wouldn't have sent her over if she didn't have respectable references. You do have them, don't you?
Yes, but I have them at home.
Okay, why don't we try it this way? Why don't you go with Kate into the kitchen and have a look around, and we'll see how things work out.
No, to be more precise, we'll see if things work out. Right this way, dearie, if you please.
Startled me, Miss Valentine.
I seem to have forgotten my compact.
Compact? Well, you were right here, and as you can see, I haven't cleaned up. Maybe if you told me what it looks like, I'd be happy to look for it. Or maybe a phone number where I could reach you.
Yes, I think I'll do that. Thank you.
Melanie. I've got to call Melanie.
I don't know. Oakdale may never be the same. And now for a change of pace. This next sequence has grown increasingly popular, and we're very pleased with that. Join us now for a little bit of music and dancing, some real professional entertainment. The creativity provided by our technical crew. The visual performance is the work of young Matt Harlem, and the sequence is called Jolson Sings Again.
I heard a lover sigh, goodbye, on me, oh my. 7 times he got aboard his train, And 7 times he hurried back to kiss his love again and tell her, Tootsie, goodbye. Tootsie, don't cry. That choo-choo train that takes me away from you, no words can tell how sad it makes me. Kiss me, Tootsie, and then do it over again. Watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, then you'll know I'm in jail. Tootsie, don't cry. Tootsie, goodbye. And then do it over again. Watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, then you'll know I'm in jail. Tootsie, don't cry. Goodbye, Tootsie, goodbye.
It's amazing to us, and we are a part of the production team, how young Matt has been able to pick up the gestures and the different things that Al Jolson used to do that made him such an individual performer. If this is one of our more recent creations, then perhaps you'll enjoy the comparison with the next sequence. We call the series The Way We Were. It's a visual scrapbook, as it were. We take a look back at some of the very, very early films that were created by our boys and girls at a time when CINEKYD was little more than an idea. Our host, Mr. Mark Weaver.
Hi. Once again, this is Mark Weaver for The Way We Were. This week's student film was made in the summer of 1977. Now, it was made as a parody of a movie called The White Feather. But don't worry if you haven't seen that one. It doesn't make any sense either way. Let's take a look at Hula Hoop.
Oh, what a perfect song for this film.
When you're a stranger, faces look ugly. When you're alone, women seem wicked. When you're unwanted,
the old rubber chicken trick, eh?
When you're down, when you're strange, faces come out of the rain.
I suppose that's Hula Hoop.
When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Oh, that's tricky.
People are strange. When you're a stranger, faces look ugly. When you're alone, women seem wicked. When you're unwanted, streets are uneven. When you're down.
Boy, how would you like it if somebody came up to you on a street and did that? Our hero at last.
When you're strange, when you're strange. No one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Alright, yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the hideout,
When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange,
where Hula Hoop Throw packed a mighty powerful punch.
when you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger.
And Hula Hoop saves the day.
When you're alone, women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down.
I guess you really can't say much about this film, except people are strange.
What an experience. Hula hoop. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching The Way We Were, and I'll be seeing you in the weeks to come. This is Mark Weaver for CINEKYD Television Theater.
Hi, I'm your host, Chris Wilson. This week on Nickelodeon, we'll be showing you a film made by animation. The film was taken from clips of several animation films made by CINEKYD students. And here's the film now, The Bizarre World of Animation.
like to thank you for watching Nickelodeon. In weeks to come, we'll have films that were made even more recently than these films. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Each and every week at this time, I issue an invitation to members of our viewing audience to come down to the CINEKYD campus and share with us in some of those activities. Even more important, I'd like to invite boys and girls, young men and young ladies, between the ages of 7 and 17 to become a part of the CINEKYD production team. It's as easy as dialing a telephone. Simply give our offices a call, 659-4696. You know, we're located at 129 Turwood Road in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. Thanks for being with us. Have a very happy new year. Good night and God bless.